남았을 때 I'm running out of nicotine. That's really bad. That's the worst. Okay. It's chapter 5 now. It's about 55 verses long, I believe. (56) Alright, 57. Okay. Atan panchamotia yahe garuda uban chan yana chan pan pena yadiache chihunam prajan yate yam yoni cha kache chananti taname kataya keshava Shri Bhagavan uvan chan Yaihe papairiananti yam yonim papino naraka gatahe yana papena yachechehenam jayate mama tachechurunuo brahmaha kushayarogi siad goknahe siat kubujako jadohe kanyakati pavet kushutui dörayashe 더 라요니슈 스들이 가티 갈파파티 자 볼리는도 로가바는 파베트 아가미야 가마나 뜨셔는 두어 아가미야 가마나 뜨셔는 두어 조셰짤마 구르딸 바가흐 마음사포그땅 디라크땅 응가흐 시아바다는 따스투 마디아파흐 아파쿠쇼고 라울리아 드 브라흐마너흐 시아는 모하다라흐 아다트바 미시터 마시나티 사 바베드 갈라가는더 바네 시라드 되는 나마슈치 다트바 제테라쿠슈투이 브라자야테 구롤갈베너 바마나 다파스미리 파베는 나라흐 니는 닫고 베다샤스드라놈 바는 두로기 바베드 투루바무 구르사 구슈이 바베는 무가흐 까노흐 시아드 밤끄티 페다카흐 아노시터흐 시아드 비바 하크노 자는 많은 타흐 보스타감 하레트 고브라흐마노 바다카 다드 칸자흐 고브라흐마노 바다카 다드 칸자 고브라흐마노 바다카 다드 칸자흐 밤구시짱 자야테 가드가도 느르타밭 가드가도 느르타바디 시아드 따츠 추로따 바티로 파베트 가라다흐 시아즈 자호는 마트다흐. Just give me 1 second. Somebody's looking outside. 가라다흐 지안 시아즈 자호는 마트다흐 카를바도그니 브라다 야카흐 카를바도그니 브라다 야카흐 둘파가흐 빨리 비크레타 로가바는 빠라맘 사포크 로가바는 빠라맘 사포크 히나자따오 브라자야따 라트나나 마파하 라카흐 구나키 스발노 할따 시아드 트라 need to look this up. 시아드 타두 마트라로 타나흐 시아드 타두 마트라로 스드라하 시아드 타두 마트라하로 타나흐 시아드 트라두 마트라로 타나흐 아는나 할따 바베다 쿠흐 샬라포 타니아하 라카흐 자따고 잘라할따 시아드 비쇼 할따 제버르시 찍가흐 잡버르시 찍가흐 샤감 바트람 시키 흐르뜨바 가는 탐 슈추추 주는 다리 가는 탐 슈추추 주는 다리 슈파느 마투 담샤흐 발람 그르트로 라바놈 짱 비비리까 담은보라 팔라포시파 디할따 시아드 바나로 바네 우파나드 부르너 우파나드 뜨르너 까이파 사할따 시아는 메셔 요니슈 약시짱 라우드로 빠지비 자 말게 살타는 빌lum은 빠띠 무르가야 비아사니 야스투 차가흐 시아드 바티카그르 해 요 무르토 비셔바네나 그르셔너 살포 바베드 기레오 니람쿠샤바파 바흐 시아드 꿈자로 닐자네 바네 바이시바데바 마칼따라흐 사이바파쿠쇼슈짱 예 드비장흐 아빠리 구시다 포크따 아빠리 구시다 포크따로 비아크라흐 시울닐자네 바네 가야트림 나 스마레디아스투 요나 삼티아 무파사테 아는 딸 두시투어 바히흐 사투흐 사 파베드 브라흐마누어 바카흐 아야지아야 자코 비프라흐 사 파베드 그라마수 까라흐 카로 바이 바후야 지트바트가 바후야 지트바트가고 닐마는 뜨라 포자나트 바트레 비디야마다다 자 발리발도 파베드 비자흐 구루세바 마깔땅 자 시슈여흐 시아드 고카라흐 바슈흐 구름 후무 끄르띠아 두무 끄르띠아 비브람 늘지띠아 바다따흐 아라누예 늘잘레 대셰 자야테 브라흐마락 구셔사흐 미트라슈르탐 드비제 다나마타트바 자문붓고 파베트 사타마사트카라카라흐 페트카로 무그니 무코 파베트 미트라 투르그 기리 그르타드라흐 미트라 투르그 기리 미트라 투르그 기리 그르 미트라 투르그 기리 미트라 투르그 기리 트르 그르 미트라 투르그 기리 그르트라흐 미트라 투르그 기리 미트라 투르그 기리 미트라 투르그 기리 미트라 투르그 기리 그르트라 미트라 투르그 기리 그르트라흐 미트라 투르그 기리 그르트라흐 I want to check this actually. 투르기 미트라 투르기 가리드르그 미트라 투르그 미트라 투르기 가리그르 미트라 투르기 가리그르 트라흐 미트라 투르기 가리그르 트라흐 미트라 투르그 기리 가리 미트라 투르그 가리그르 트라흐 미트라 투르기 가리그르 트라흐 시아둘루 가흐 This one is really tough for me. 투르그 미트라 투르그 기리 그르트라흐 시아둘루 가흐 그라야 반짜나트 발너마시라마 파리바다드 카포 발너마시라마 파리바다드 카포토 자야테 자네 바네 아샤츠 체다카로 야스투 스네하츠 체다 스네하츠 아샤츠 체다카로 야스투 스네하츠 체다카라스 스네하츠 체다카라스투 야흐 요 드베쇼트 스트리 파리티아기 드베쇼트 스트리 파리티아기 테스팅 자크라바 까시짜람 자크라바 까시찌람 파베트 마트르페트르 구르드베쇼이 파기니 마트르페트르 구르드베쇼이 마트르페트르 구르드베쇼이 파기니 프라트르 바이라크르트 파기니 프라트르 바이라크르트 갈페 요나우 니나시르흐 시아디아 바디오니 사하스라샤흐 시라슈롤 갈리프 시라슈롤 갈리프라다 나리 니티암 갈라하카리누이 사 잘라우카 자유카 시아드 팔타람 팔트사테 자야 스바파팀 자 파리티아지아 파라품사누 발티니 바를굴리 그르하고타 시아드 드비무키 바타 살피누이 야흐 스바고트로파카티 자 스바고트라 스트리 니슈에 바너 스바고트라 스트리 니슈에 바튼 스바고트라 스트리 니슈에 바너트 따라쿠 슈허 샤를라코 따라쿠 슈허 샤를 따라쿠 슈허 샤를라코 푸트반 로크쇼 요니슈 장야테 다마시 가마나드 가미 바베는 마루피샤 짜카흐 아프라프타야 오바나 상은가드 프라베다 자가로 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 바네 구루다라 필라 슈이 짱 그르칼라소 바베는 나라흐 라지님 가뜨바 바베드 두실두어 미트라 파트님 짱 바베드 두실두어 미트라 파트님 짱 갈타바흐 구다고 비드바라 하흐 시아드 부르셔흐 비드바하라 비드바다 sorry being distracted 비드바라 하흐 비드바라 하흐 시아드 부르셔흐 셔시아드 부르셔 셔시아드 부르셔리 바티흐 마하가미 바베디아스투 시아다시자흐 가말라무 바트흐 무르타시아이카 다샤함투 분자나흐 시바 피자야테 바베데발라코 비프로 요님 구크부터 삼지냐까 구크부터 삼지냐까무 구쿠쿠터 삼지냐까무 구쿠부터 삼지냐까무 드라비알탐 데바타 부잠 야흐 카로티 드비자 타마흐 사바이 데발라코 나마 하비아카비에슈 갈히타흐 마하바타가자는 코라는 나라가는 마하바타가잔 마하바타가자는 코라는 나라가는 브라피아 다루너는 깔마쿠쇼에 브라자야는데 마하바타키나 스트비하 마하바타키나 스트비하 캐로실드라 마히슈이넘 히 브라흐마하 요니무르츠 차티 브르카시자나 브르카시자나 시르갈라 브르카시자나 시르갈라남 수라바 야는티 요니슈 그루미키 떠바땅은가 뜨밤 스발너스 때이 사마브누야트 그르너구를 말랐다 뜨반짜 그라마쇼 구루타를 바가흐 파라시아 요슈이탐 후르트바 시아사 파하라 누에나 짜 브라흐마스바하라 브라흐마스바 하라노 쯔짜이바 짜야테 브라흐마라 쿠셔사흐 브라흐마스밤 브라노야드 푸크탐 브라노야드 푸크탐 다하티야 사프타맘 꿀라무 발라트카레노 자우리에노 다하티야 짜는드라 따라까무 로하줄 너 시마줄 누에 짱 비숑 짱 짜라야는 나라흐 브라흐마스밤 드리슈 로케슈 까흐 부만 자라 이시어티 브라흐마스바라 사포시트 브라흐마스바라 사포시트 브라흐마스바라 사포시트니 파하나니 발라니 짱 유드타칼레 비시리아는데 사이카타흐 사타보 야타 데바드라 비오파 포게나 데바드라 비오파 포게나 브라흐마스바하라는 브라흐마스바하라 누에나 짱 굴라냐 굴라탐 야는티 브라흐마노 티크라메노 짱 스바마 시리탐 파리티아지야 베다샤스타라 파라야노무 아니에 피오 디야테 다남 가티아테 야마티크라마흐 브라흐마노 티크라모 나스티 비프레 베다비발지테 지발람 타마그니 무트스르 지야 나히 파스마니 후야테 아티크라메 그르테 땅알 구슈여 푸크트바 자 나라카는 그라마트 자는 많은 타흐 사는 다리드라흐 시아는 나 따따 김투 야 작가흐 스바다트담 바라다트담 바 요레찌짱 바수는 타람 셔실도이 바이쇼 사스 셔실도이 바이쇼 사하스라 셔실도이 바이쇼 사하스라 누이 비슈터얌 장야테 그르미허 스바야메바 짱 요 따뜻바 스바야메바 빠까이슈이 까이쇼 스바야메바 빠까이쇼티 사바비 나라감 야티 야바다 푸다 삼플라바무 따뜻바 부르트팀 푸미다남 야트나타흐 파리파라야트 나 라쿠쇼티 아레디아스투 살파구허 시바 피자야테 비프라시아 부르트티카라누에 라쿠쇼테누 팔람 파베트 비프라시아 부르트티하라노는 말카토흐 시바카피 파베트 에바마디니 지흐나니 요나야시자 카게시바라 스바칼마 비히타 로케 두르시아는 따뜨라 샤리리너무 에밤 두시칼마 깔따로 부크트바 니라야야 따나무 자야는 때 바파셰슈에노 브로크타 스베타수 요니슈 따또 자드마 사하스레슈 브라피아 디리아크 샤리리담 두허카니 파라바하노드 파바디니 라파는티 때 바코슈이 두허캄 따또 부크트바 부르셔뚜이 시다 따보드 부르셔뚜이 시다 따보드 파바무 마누샴 라파테 바시짱 뜨사미 푸테 슈파 슈페 스트리 뿜소수뚜 브라삼게나 부그트 부뜨바 갈페 그라마다사오 갈파 디마라너는 땀짜 브라피아 두학함 무리야트 뿌나흐 do double check. 사무트 빠뜨들비나 샤츠짱 짱야트 살바데 히나무 에밤 브라발티땀 짜끄람 푸따그람에 짜툴비테 카뚜이 야는뜨람 야타 말띠야 브라마는띠 마마 마야야 부마우 까다 찌는 나라께 깔마빠샤 사마 브르타흐 아다트따다나 쯔짜 파베드 다리드로 하리드라 파바 쯔짜 까로티 빠빠무 다리드라 파바 쯔짜 까로티 빠빠무 빠빠브라 파바는 나라감 브라야티 보날다리드라흐 보나레바 빠비 아바시아메바 포그타비암 그르땀 깔마 슈파무 나 포그땀 구슈이 야테 깔마 까르파코투이 샤타이 라피 이티 시리 가루더 뿌라누에 사로드타레 빠빠치흐나 니루 빠빠치흐나 니루 빠넘 나마 빠짜모티아야흐. And then take a little break. Oof. Okay, I'm back. So, the English part. Chapter 5. Maybe I forgot to fix it yesterday. Did I read the English part yesterday? I think I did. So I forgot to fix it. So much going on, it's hard to like treat things as normal. Chapter 5. On account of the signs of sins, Garuda said, "Tell me, O Keshava, by what sins particular signs are produced, and to what sorts of birth such sins lead." The Blessed Lord said, "The sins on account of which the sinful returning from hell come to particular births, and the signs produced by particular sins, these hear from me." Let me just set up my backup, because the printing is horrible, if you could tell. As you can see, the murderer of a Brahman becomes consumptive, the killer of a cow becomes humpbacked and imbecile, the murderer of a virgin becomes leprous, all three born as outcasts. The slayer of a woman and the destroyer of embryos becomes a savage full of diseases, who commits illicit intercourse a eunuch, who goes with his teacher's wife disease-skinned. The eater of flesh becomes very red, the drinker of intoxicants one with discolored teeth, the Brahman also, who, on account of greed, eats what should not be eaten, becomes big-bellied. He who eats sweet food without giving to others becomes swollen-necked, who gives impure food at a Shraddha ceremony is born a spotted leper. The man who, through pride, insults his teacher becomes an epileptic, who despises the Vedas and the Shastras certainly becomes jaundiced, who bears false witness becomes dumb, who breaks the meal roll becomes one-eyed, who interferes with marriage becomes lipless, who steals a book is born blind, who strikes a cow or a Brahman with his foot is born lame and deformed, who speaks lies becomes a stammerer, and who listens to them becomes deaf. A poisoner becomes insane, an incendiary becomes bald, who sells flesh becomes unlucky, who eats flesh of other beings becomes diseased, who steals jewels is born in a low caste, who steals gold gets diseased nails, who steals any metal becomes poverty-stricken, who steals food becomes a rat, who steals grain becomes a locust, who steals water becomes a jakata bird, and who steals poison a scorpion, who steals vegetables and leaves becomes a peacock, perfumes a muskrat, honey a gadfly, flesh a vulture, and salt an ant, who steals beetle, fruits, and flowers becomes a forest monkey, who steals shoes, grass, and cotton are born from sheep's wombs, who lives by violence, who robs caravans on the road, and who is fond of hunting, certainly becomes a goat in a butcher's house, who dies by drinking poison becomes a black serpent on a mountain, whose nature is unrestrained becomes an elephant in a desolate forest. Those twice born who do not make offerings to the world deities, and who eat all foods without consideration, become tigers in a desolate forest. The Brahmin, who does not recite the Gayatri, who does not meditate at twilight, who is inwardly wicked while outwardly pious, becomes a crane. The Brahmin who officiates for one unfit to perform sacrifice becomes a village hog, and by too many sacrifices he becomes an ass. By eating without grace, a crow. The twice born who does not impart learning to the deserving becomes a bull. The pupil who does not serve his teacher becomes an animal, an ass or a cow. Who threatens and spits at his teacher or browbeats a Brahman is born as a Brahmin fiend in a waterless wilderness. Who does not give to a twice born according to his promise becomes a jackal. Who is not hospitable to the good becomes a howling fire face. Who deceives a friend becomes a mountain vulture. Who cheats in selling an owl. Who speaks ill of caste and order is born a pigeon in a wood. Who destroys hopes and who destroys affection, who through dislike abandons his wife, becomes a ruddy goose for a long time. Who hates mother, father, and teacher, who quarrels with sister and brother, is destroyed when an embryo in the womb, even for 1,000 birds. The woman who abuses her mother-in-law and father-in-law and causes constant quarrels becomes a leech, and she who scolds her husband becomes a louse. Who abandoning her own husband runs after another man becomes a flying fox, a house lizard, or a kind of female serpent. He who cuts off his lineage by embracing a woman of his own family, having become a hyena and a porcupine, is born from the womb of a bear. The sinful man who goes with a female ascetic becomes a desert fiend. Who consorts with an immature girl becomes a huge snake in a wood. Who covets his teacher's wife becomes a chameleon. Who goes with the king's wife becomes corrupt, and with his friend's wife a donkey. Who commits unnatural vice becomes a village pig. Who consorts with a Shudra woman becomes a bull. Who is passionate becomes a lustful horse. Who feeds upon the 11th day offerings to the dead is born a dog. The Devalaka is born from the womb of a hen. The wretch among twice born who worships the deities for the sake of wealth is called the Devalaka and is unfit to offer oblations to the deities and forefathers. Those who are very sinful, having passed through dreadful hells produced by their great sins, are born here upon the exhaustion of their karma. The murderer of a Brahman goes into the womb of an ass, a camel, and a she-buffalo. A drinker of intoxicants enters the wombs of a wolf, a dog, and a jackal. The stealer of gold attains the condition of a worm, an insect, and a bird. Who goes with his teacher's wife goes to the condition of grass, bushes, and plants. Who steals another's wife, who misappropriates deposits, who robs a Brahmin, is born as a Brahmin fiend. The Brahmin's possessions acquired by deception, enjoyed even in friendship, afflict a family even for 7 generations, and by forcible robbery even as long as the moon and stars exist. A man may digest even iron filings, powdered stone, and poison, but where is the person in the 3 worlds who can digest a Brahmin's wealth? Chariots and troops supported by the wealth of a Brahmin crumble away in battle like artificial riverbanks of sand. By appropriating temple property, by taking a Brahmin's possessions, and by neglecting Brahmins, families become broken up. He is called a neglector who, instead of making a gift to one who is well read in the Vedas and Shastras and has resorted to him, gives it to some other. But it is no neglect if the Brahmin is without Veda knowledge. It will be like offering to ashes instead of to the blazing fire nearby. Having neglected Otta and having experienced the results in the successive hells, he is born blind and in poverty, becoming not a giver but a beggar. Who takes away a plot of land which was given by himself to or another is born for 60,000 years as a worm in excrement. The sinner who takes back by force what has been given by himself goes into hell until the coming of the deluge. Having given the means of subsistence and a piece of land, he should then protect it firmly. Who does not protect but robs is born as a lame dog. Who gives the means of support to Brahmins obtains fruit equal to that of a lac of cows. Who robs Brahmins of their means of support becomes an ape, a dog, and a monkey. These and other signs and birds, O Lord of birds, are seen to be the karma of the embodied made by themselves in this world. Thus, the makers of bad karma, having experienced the tortures of hell, are born with the residues of their sins in these stated forms. Then, obtaining for thousands of lives the bodies of animals, they suffer from carrying burdens and other miseries. Having experienced as a bird the misery of cold, rain, and heat, he afterwards reaches the human state, when the good and evil are balanced. Man and woman having come together, he becomes an embryo in due course. Having suffered the miseries from conception onwards to death, he again dies. Birth and death are the lot of all embodied beings. Thus turns the wheel in the 4 kingdoms of beings. As the wheel of time turns, so mortals revolve by my magic. They revolve at one time of earth, on another in hell, held fast by the noose of karma. He who does not make gifts becomes poverty-stricken, and through poverty he commits sin. By the force of sin he goes to hell, and is again born in poverty, and again becomes sinful. Karma which has been made, whether good or evil, must inevitably be suffered. Karma not suffered does not fade away, even in tens of millions of ages. Okay, I'm going to take a little break. Okay. Bhagavad chapter 132. 드바얌 바얌 마카바는 불 위에 타나 있는드라 보드땅아흐 사사히야마 무르따니야 또 바누야마 바누시었다흐 네디슈투에 아스미는 나하니야티 보짱 누 수는바테 아스미니아지nye 비 자야마 팔에 그릇담 바자야는 또 팔에 그릇담 스발제슈에 파라 브라시아 바크마니우셜 바크마니우셜부타 바크마니우셜부타흐 스바스민 난자 스바스민은 난자시 그라너시아 스바스민은 난자시 아하는 이는 들어 야타 비데 실슈노파 마 실슈노파바지아흐 아스마트라 테 사트리아크 사는뚜 라따요 파드라시아 라따야흐 따뚜뚜 브라야흐 브라트나타 테 슈슈크바남 야스미니아지nye 바라마끄르는 바따 구셔야 모르타시야 바라시 구셔야마. Need to check this one spelling because one book pronounced this as kuka and another book pronounced it as kuva. I just want to make sure. Is it kuva or kuva? Shushu. Kuva. I was right. I gotta trust my instinct. 바라시 구쇼야마 비 따드 보짜라타 드비따는 따흐 바시아는 띠 바시마 피흐 사카 비데 아는 비는 드로 가베셔누어 바는 투쿠슈이트 바는 투쿠슈이드포 바는 투쿠슈이드포 가베셔너흐 누 하트타 데 볼바타 자 브라바지암 야당은 기로 피오 부르노 라파 야당은 기로 피오 부르노랍 야당은 기로 피오 부르노랍 야당은 기로 피오 부르노 야당은 기로 피오 부르노라빠 브라자미는드라 시쿠셔는 나빠 브라자무 아이피아흐 사마니아 디샤스마피암 제슈이 요트시 짱 수는 바드 피오 라는 타야 감 지다브라땀 호르노 야는 땀 지다브라땀 3. 야즈자나는 까라투 피흐 슈라 이 구셔야드타네 히테 다루셔는 땅 시라바시아바흐 브라 야쿠셔는 땅 시라바시아바흐 다스마 야요흐 브라자바디드바테 알자는 띠오자사 이는들아 오키암 디티셔는 땅 디다요 대밤 아츠차나 디다야흐 유밤 다미는들아 빠바땅 다미는들아 빠바땅 부로유탕 요 나흐 부르타니아 다빵 땀따드 땀따미드 땀따미드 타땀 바지레너 땀따미드 타땀 두레 짜뜨따야 쯔차는 뜨 쯔차는 뜨 사드가 하남 쯔차는 뜨 사드가 하남 야디나쿠셔뜨 아스마아감 샤투루는 파리 슈라 비시바토 달타 달마 달슈이 실뜨 비시바타흐 나마스tă ani nicotine morning unit. That's really bad. Helped in the Ramakavan by the immortal old, may we subdue and fight the men who strive with us, conquer the men who war with us. This day that now is close at hand, bless him who pours the soma juice. In this our sacrifice may we divide the spoil, showing our strength the spoil of war. In war which wins the light, at the free giver's call, at due oblation of the early rising one, oblation of the active one. In Indra slew, even as we know, whom each bowed head must reverence. May all thy bounteous gifts be gathered up for us, yea, the good gifts of thee, the good. This food glows for thee as of all that sacrifice, wherein they made thee chooser of the place, for thou choosest the place of sacrifice. Speak thou and make it known to us. They see within with beams of light. In Indra indeed is found the seeker after spoil, spoil seeker for his own allies. So now must thy great deed be lauded as of old, when for the Angirasis thou openedst the stall, openst, giving aid the stall. In the same manner for us here fight thou and be victorious. To him who pursed the Jews give up the lawless men, the lawless who is wrath with us. When with wise plan the hero leads the people forth, they conquer in the order to battle, seeking fame, press eager, onward seeking fame. To him in time of need they sing for life, with offspring and with strength. Their hymns were in Indra find a welcome place of rest. The hymns go forward to the gods. In Indra and Bhavata, our champions in the fight, drive ye away each man who fain would war with us, drive him far from us with the bolt. Welcome to him, concealed afar shall be the lair that he hath found. So may the render rend our foes in every side, random or hero everywhere. Alright, I'm gonna take a little break. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, that was a longer break. Going through a lot in life, in real life. Why is it tilted? What the hell? Looks fine here. Ah. Oh, what am I supposed to do then? Maybe this. There you go. Cool. Let me just make sure I did it right. Okay. Now we're doing Yoga Sutras. I might finish the book today. I'm not sure. There's only 6 sutras left. But they are medium-sized. I might do a few today and then finish up tomorrow. We'll see. Whoosh, so intimidating. Okay. I may or may not finish today. I have time, but I get tired now. Once again, Fridays are gonna be my special days from now on. I can't tell you what it is. You have to figure that out for yourself, but it'll be noticeably different to the point that hopefully I might even heal completely on camera. That'll be cool, huh? 남았을 때 사, 두, 바히야 피아는 따라 쓰다문 파 부르뜨디 딜대샤까라 삼키야 피 바히야 피아는 따라 쓰다문 파 부르뜨 딜대샤까라 삼키 바히야 피아는 따라 쓰다문 파 부르뜨 딜대샤까라 삼키야 피흐 파리들을 셔두어 딜 가수 구시마흐 I wanna read it again. 바히야 피아는 따라 쓰다문 파브르트 딜다샤까라 삼키야 피흐 파리들을 셔두어 딜 가수 그시마흐 Water. If you want me to have more nicotine, now you could donate. This thing costs about $25 or $30. And since I use it a lot, it's 25,000 puffs. It lasts me about a week. That's a lot of nicotine, I know. 야뜨라 브라시바 사포 바코 가티아 파바흐 사바히아흐 야뜨라 시바 사포 바코 가티아 파바흐 사 피아는 따라흐 드르티야흐. Look at this. Look at what I'm talking about here. Like, what the hell, God? $50. Stamumpa, I think. Yeah, Stamumpa. Stamumpa 부르트 디오트라 파야 파바흐. 스tamumpa 부르트 디리야. 스tamumpa 부르트 디리야. 스tamumpa 부르트 디. 스tamumpa 부르트 디. 스tamumpa 부르트 디리야트로 파야 파바흐. 사트쿠트 사쿠트 프라야트 나드 파바티. 여타 따브테 냐스타무 빨레 잘람 살바타흐 삼코자빠반 삼코자마빠디아테 따타 드바요리우 가빠타 드가티아파 드바요리우 드바요리우 가빠드 드바요리우 가빠드가 드바요리우 가빠드가 티아파바 이티 드라요피에테 데샤나. 빨리 들으실 듯. 이안하시야. Really? 이안하시야. 이안하시야. 야. 또. 이안하시야. 더야나시야. No, it's 이안하시야. 비쇼요 대샤 이티. 까레나 빨리 들으실 듯. 구셔너나 미야트타 바타라 노에나 바 구셔너나 미야트 구셔너나 미야타. Sorry, I got distracted. 구셔너나 미야트 구셔너나 미야트타 구셔너나 미야트타 바타라 노에나 바치치는나 이티알타흐 삼키야 피흐 빠리 들으실 듯 에따 바드 피흐 시바 사프라 시바 사이흐 프라타마 우드카 따스따드 바느니 그르히 따시아이따 바드 피드빌 빌드비디야 우드카 따스따드 바느니 그르히 따시아이따 바드 빌드비디야 우드카 따스따드. Something's in my throat, I think. 우드카 따스따드 바느니 그르히 따시아이 우드카 따스따드 바느니 그르히 따시아이따 바드필 우드카 따스따드 바느니 그르히 따시아이따 바드필드비띠야 우드카따 에밤 뚜르띠야흐 에밤 무르두라밤 마티야 에밤 디브라 이띠 삼키야 빠리 들으셨더흐 사 카르바야 메바마피아스또 딜 가수 그시마흐. But this is external or internal or suppressed in fluctuation and is regulated in place and time and number and is protracted and subtle. It is external in case there is no flow after expiration. It is internal in case there is no flow after inspiration. It is the third, suppressed in fluctuation in case there is no of either kind, as the result of a single effort. Just as water drop upon a very hot stone shrivels up wherever it falls, so both at once cease to be. And each of these three is regulated in space, deals with a certain amount of space, is regulated in time, in other words, defined by a limitation to a certain number of moments, is regulated in number, the first rising up, by so many inspirations and expirations. In the same manner, the second rising up the checked is measured by so many inspirations and expirations. Likewise the third. Similarly it is gentle. Similarly it is moderate. Similarly it is keen. Thus it is regulated by number. So then, practiced in these ways, protracted and subtle. I'm going to take a little break. Okay. Yeah, these breaks do me good. I don't think I'll edit in the video part though. That's too much work for me right now. If one of the alphabet agencies are watching this, I need an assistant. Please. I have no money. But I read Sanskrit. There's only like 10 or fewer people left, if that. I might be the only one. I'm not the only one. There's one more. Maybe 3 more. That's about it though. And I don't think they use the internet as much as I do. 마히야 피아는 따라 비셔야 마히야 피아는 따라 비셔야 구슈아피 짜툴타흐 배샤까 라삼키야 필바 히야 비셔야 파리 들으셨다 파리 들으셨다. Sorry. Oh, I forgot to change this. I have to do it all over again. 마히야 피아는 따라 비셔야 구슈아피 짜툴타흐 내샤까 라삼키야 필바 히야 비셔야 파리 들으셨다. 아 구슈이프타흐 따타 피아는 따라 비셔야 파리 들으셨다. 아 구슈이프타흐 우파야타 딜카수 그시마흐 따뜻불 받고 부미자야 뜨거라 부미자야 뜨거라면 우파열 가띠야 파바시차 둘타흐 부미자야 뜨거라면 부미자야 뜨거라면 우파야 파열 가띠야 부미자야 뜨거라면 우파열 가띠야 부미자야 뜨거라면 누워 부미자야 뜨거라면 우파열 가띠야 파바시차 둘타흐 프라노야마흐 드르티야스투 비셔야나 로치토 가티야 파바흐 사쿠르다 라브타 에바 데샤카 라삼키야 피흐 파리드르쇼토 닐카수 기시마흐 짜툴타스투 시바 사브라 시바 사리유 사율 비셔야 바타라너 드그라메너 시바 사브라 시바 사율 비셔야 바타라너 드그라메너 부미자야 두파야 구슈아파푸 바코 가티야 파바시자 둘타흐 브라노야마 이티야얌 비셰슈 이티. Yay. The fourth transcends the external and the internal object. The external object regulated in place and time and number is transcended. The internal object regulated in the same way is transcended. In both kinds of cases is protracted and subtle. Following after these, there is no flow of either kind. This is the fourth restraint of breath. Now the third restraint of breath is without regard to objects, has no flow, is begun once only, is regulated in place and time and number, and is protracted and subtle. But the fourth, because, in consequence of its mastery of the stages in order, it has made out the objects of both exploration and inspiration, after transcending both, is without flow and is the fourth restraint of breath. This is the distinction. Tattaha kushviyate prakasha paranama pranayama napyasyo pranayama napyasyatosya pranayama napyasyatosya Yoginahu kushviyate vivekajñana paranuyam kaima yatada chakushvate Mahamohamayanan dirajalena prakashashilam satetvama burutya tadeva karye niyung은 그때 iti tadasya prakashabaranam kaima samsara nibanantanam pranoyama pyasadedu dulbalam pranoyama pyasadudulbalam pavati pratikushanam cha kushuyate tatha chokutamu tapo na param pranoyama tato Vishuddhatilmalanam Dipateshacha Chinyanasya iti. 3 more to go. I might finish it. Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna finish it. I don't really care about finishing that much anymore. I just want to heal. My voice changed, which is good. But what about everything else, As a result of this, the covering of the light dwindles away. In the case of the yogin who is practicing restraints of breath, the kaima capable of covering discriminative thinking dwindles away. What this is, they tell in the words, having covered the sattva with sattva, which is disposed to light with delusion made of infatuation, assigns the same to deeds which are not to be done. Therefore, by practicing restraint of breath, his kaima, which covers the light, together with its bondage to the round of rebirth, becomes powerless, and from moment to moment it dwindles away. And in this sense, it has been said, there is no self-castigation higher than restraint of breath. From it comes purity from defilement and the clear shining of thought. I'm gonna do one more and then take a break. Kim cha tarano su cha yogyata manasahu pranoyama pyasadeva prachachaldana vitarano pyam pa pranasya iti pachanat. Yay. Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna finish it, but I'll take a break after reading the translation. Furthermore, for fixed attentions also the central organ becomes fit, merely in consequence of practice and restraint of breath, in accordance with the statement, or by expulsion and retention of breath. Okay. Oh, I didn't even turn it off. Oh no, I didn't even say I'm taking a break. Alright, let me change it now and change it back. Alright, 2 more sutras left. I have to finish it now. Yeah, I never have asked for donations, but without nicotine, what you'll be looking at for the next 3 days will be hell. You'll be looking at like I'm the beast. I know, the beast in actual hell. It'll be what a sight. I've been to hell. I don't want to go back. Namaste. Atha kahu pratyaharahu svabhishaya samprayoge jititabi jititasva rupanukara. Tasya jititasya svarupanukara ivenindriyanam pratyaharahu svabhishaya samprayoga bhave jitita svarupanukara iveti jitita nirote jititabanan niruditani nindriyanui 나따레는 들이야 자야바두파야는 따라급 따라마 빼꾸쇼는데 내는 내딸에는 들이야 자야 내딸에는 들이야 자야바두 내딸에는 들이야 자야바두파야는 따라마 빼꾸쇼는데. Focus. I know there are distractions around me. I could focus. Just focus. 내딸에는 들이야 자야바두파야는 따라마 빼꾸쇼는데 여타 마투카라라잠. Number 2. Rajanam. Matukarajanam. Right? Yeah. It's Ja or Jinya? Ja. Makushwika. 우뜨빠따는 따마누 우뜨빠따는 따마누 우뜨빠따는 띠 니비샤마나마누 니비샤는 때 따테는 드리야누이 제트다 니루드타니 띠에쇼 브라티아하라흐. I want to check this buzzy character. Oh, maybe I read it wrong. Nivi Shamana Manamanu Nivi Shamana. No, never mind. I read it correctly. They just combined the 2 words into one in that other version. That's another reason why I don't read that version. It will be the easiest for me to read. Now, what is the withdrawal of the senses? The withdrawal of the senses is, as it were, the imitation of the mind stuff itself on the part of the organs by disjoining themselves from their objects. When there is no conjunction with their own objects, the organs in imitation of the mind stuff as it is in itself become, as it were, restricted. When the mind stuff is restricted, like the mind stuff, they become restricted, and do not, like the subjugation of the senses, require any further aid. Just as when the king bee flies up, the bees fly up after him, and when he settles down, they settle down after him. So when the mind stuff is restricted, the organs are restricted. This then is the withdrawal of the senses. Tattahu parama pasyatenendriyanam iti Shri Patanjali Virachita Yoga Sutreshu Dvitiyahu Sathanapadahu Shabda Dishvabhyasana Minindriyajaya iti Ketchit Sakatilvyasanam Vyasyatyanam Shreyasa iti Avirudita Pratipatinyaya Pratipatitil Pratipatitilnyai Pratipatitilnyai Pratipatitilnya Titil Pratipatitilnyaya Shabda Diprasa Shabda Disamprayogahu Sabachayatyanani Sabachayatyanye Ragadveshwab Pave Sukatohakashuniyam Shabda Dijnana Minindriyajaya Shabda Dijnana Minindriyajaya iti Ketchit Chittataika Griyada Pratipatati Ravati Jaigi Shovyahu Tatashitya Parama Divyam Pashyata Yachachitta Nirote Niruditani Nandriyanui Nataranandriya Jaya Bhattaprat Nataranandriya Jaya Bhattaprayatana Kurta Mupayanantarama Pekusho cut off Pekushanante Nataranandriya Jaya Nataranandriya Jaya Bhattaprayatana Kurta Mupayanantarama Pekushanante Yogina iti. As a result of this, there is complete mastery of the organs. There are some who think that the mastery of the organs is a lack of desire for the various things, sounds, and so forth. Longing is attachment in the sense that it puts him a long way from a good. Unforbidden experience is legitimate. Others, that there may be conjunction with the sounds and so forth as one desires. Others think that there is a subjugation of the senses when there is no passion or aversion after the thinking of the various things is without pleasure or pain. Jagi Shavya thinks that it is refusal to perceive as a result of the mind-stuff's singleness of intent. And as a result of this, when mind-stuff is restricted, the organs are restricted, there is not, as in the case of the subjugation of the other organs, any further need of means performed with effort. But this mastery, which is this singleness of intent, is the complete. Iti Shri Patanjale Iti Shri Patanjale Samkhya Paravachane Yoga Shastre Shri Madhvyasa Pashuye Dvitiyahu Sathanapadahu. Of Patanjali's, the second book entitled Specification of the Means of Attainment, with comments by Vyasa. Okay, I'm gonna take a short break. I think I'll do Bhagavad Gita. Okay, I'm back. So I'll read Bhagavad Gita, chapter 10. Tomorrow, if I read it tomorrow, it'll be chapter 11, which is the climax of Bhagavad Gita. So if you don't know anything about Bhagavad Gita, when people ask about, well, do you know anything about Bhagavad Gita? Just say, chapter 11 is the climax. What happens there? Then say, Krishna reveals his true form. And it's really, really, really scary. Oh no, it's long. It's 42 verses. Can I do it? I think so. Do I want to do it? I'm getting weary. I just want to heal. Ata dashamotyayah vibhuti yogah Shri Bhagavanubhaja Bhuya eva mahabaho Shruno me paramam pachah Yatateham puriyamanoya Pakushuyomi hitakamyaya Na me viduha surakanoha Prabhavam na maharshoyah Ahamadilhi devanam Maharshvinam ja saibashah Yo mamajamanadim ja vedati lokamaheshivaram Asamamutah sa prat maltieshu saivapapaiha pramutyate Buddhatiljinyanamasam mohaha Buddhatiljinyanamasam mohaha Kushama satyam tamaha shamaha Sukham tuhakam pavo Payam ja payameva ja Ahimsa samata Dushatuisatapo danam yashoyashah Pavananti pava Bhutanam madata eva Buddhatagavitah Maharshoyah sabata pulve Jatavaro manavasatata Madhupava manasa jata yashwam loka imah prajah etam vibhutim yogam ja mama yo padati tatitvatah sovikamam pena yogena yujyate natra samshayah aham saivasya parabhavo matatah saivam parabaltate iti matva bhajanante mam buddha bhava samanambitah Machachetata madhugata prano Bhutayanantah parasuparam Kathayanantasya mam nityam tushyananti cha ramananti cha Deshwam satata yugatanam bhajatam pritipurvakam Tadami buddhiti yogam tam yana mamupayananti te Deshameva nukamam partamahamajiñanajam tamaha Nashayamyatma bhavasuto jiñanati pena bhasuvata Arjuna uvacha Param brahma param thama pavitram paramam pavan Purusham shashvatam Divyamadi devamajam viphumu Ahusitva murushoyahu salve devaishvilnara devaishvilnara dasdata Asito devalo vyasah svayam jaiva Pravishui me Salva metadrusham 살밤에따 들었담 마니에 야는맘 바다시 깨샤바 나히때 바가바는 비아그팀 비둘대바 나 다나바흐 스바야메바 드마나 드마남 바트타 드밤 부르쇼트타마 부타파바나 부테샤 데바데바 자가트파테 바구툴 바쿠투 말하시야 바쿠투 말하시야 샤슈에노 디비안 야 드마비 부타야흐 야 필비 부티 필로까는 니맘 세트밤 야 필비 부티 필로까 니마 야 필비 부티 필로까 니맘 세트밤 비야 티시타시 가탐 비디야마함 요김 세트밤 사다 파리찌는 따야는 게슈 자 파베슈 지는 띠오시 파가바는 마야 비스타레 너 드마노 요감 비푸 팀자 자날다나 부야허 까타야 드르프딜히 슈르는 바또 나스티 메모르타무 시리 파가바 누바자 하는 따때 까타이슈미 디비야 히야트마비 푸얏 히야트마비 푸따야흐 브라타니아타흐 구루시레슈트 나스티아는 또 비스타라시아 메 아하마트마 구드게샤 살바푸다 샤야스티타흐 아하마 디시자 마티암자 푸다나마는따 에바자 아디티아나마함 비슈누 지오티슈엄 라비람슈만 마리 질마루타 마스미 나쿠셔트라 너마함 샤시 베다남 사마베도스미 데바나 마스미 바사바흐 이는드리야넘 마나시자스미 부다나 마스미 짜타나 루드라넘 샹은까라시자스미 비트테쇼 라쿠셔삼 바수남 바바카시자스미 메루흐 시카리너 마함 부로타삼 자 무키암 맘 비드티 빨타 부르하스파티므 세나니나 마함 스카는다흐 사라사마스미 사가라흐 마할슈이넘 푸르구라함 기라마스미에까 마쿠쇼라므 야지냐남 자파야지뇨스미 스타바라넘 히말라야흐 아시바트타흐 살바부르쿠쇼넘 데발슈이넘 자 나라다흐 가는 탈바넘 지트라라타흐 시드타남 까필로 무니흐 우츠짜이흐 시라바나마시마 시라바사마시바 우츠짜이흐 시라바사마시바 우츠짜이흐 시라바사마시바사 우츠짜이흐 시라바사마시바남 비드티 마마무르토드 파바무 아이라바탐 가제는드라놈 나라놈 자 나라티파무 아유타나마함 바즈람 테누나마스미 까마투크 브라자나 셰짜스미 까는달파흐 살파노 마스미 바수키흐 아난타시짜스미 나가남 바루노 야다사마함 베트르르너 마리아마 자스미 야마흐 사미야마타마함 브라흘라다시 자스미 다이티아남 갈라흐 갈라야타마함 무르가넘 자 무르게는드로함 바이나테 야시자 바쿠슈이넘 바바나흐 바바타마스미 라마흐 샤스드라프르타마함 차셔넘 마카라시자스미 수로타사마스미 자흐나비 살가너마디라는 따시자 마티암 자이바하 말주나 아티아드마 비디아남 바다흐 브라바다타마함 아구쇼라노 마카로스미 드반드바흐 사마시카시아짜 아하메바 구쇼야흐 갈로 타타함 비시바토무카흐 무르티우흐 살바하라시자 하무드 파바시 살바하라시자 하무드 파바시자 살바하라시자 하무드 파바시자 파비시어땀 길티흐 시릴바크자 나리넘 스무르틸메타 트르티흐 구셔마 부르하트 사마 따타 사문남 가야트리 찾는다 사마함 마사남 마가실 쇼하무르투남 마가실 쇼하무르투남 구수마까라흐 디우담 찰라야타마스미 테자스비나마함 자요스미 비아바사요스미 사트트바바타마함 부르슈누이남 바수데보스미 바는더바남 타난자야흐 무니나마피아함 비아사흐 가비나 무샤나 가비흐 라는두어 다마야타마스미 니티라스미 지기쇼땀 마오남 자이바스미 구히야남 지냐나바타마함 Four more left. 야치자피 살바푸다남 비잠 따다하 말주나 나 따다스티 비나 야트시아는 마야 푸땀 짜라짜라무 나는 또스미 마마 디비아남 비푸티남 빠라는 따빠 에슈 두드 데샤타흐 브로크토 비푸테 비스타로 마야 야디아드 비푸티 야디아드 비푸티 마트 사트트밤 시리마둘 지타메바 따뜻하데바 바가츠차 뜨밤 마마 대좀샤 삼파바무 대좀샤 삼은 파바무 아타바 바호나이테나 김 진야테나 따바주나 비슈터 피아하미담 그르트스나메 깜셰나 스티토 짜가트 Tathasaditti Shrimad Bhagavad Gita Su Panishatsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Shri Kurushana Juna Sambade Vibhuti Yogo Nama Dashamotyayah. I'm gonna take a little break. Was I too loud? Not too loud. Namaste. Taking a break. Okay. Back to now the English. The Holy One said, "Once more still, Almighty, I'm the One. Listen to my supernal words, which from desire of good I say unto thee that wouldst be pleased. The hosts of gods know not my origin, nor the great rushes, since I am in every way the source of the gods and the great rushes. He that knoweth me as the supreme Lord of the worlds, without birth and beginning, undiluted among mortals, is free from all sins. Intelligence, knowledge, the absence of delusion, forgiveness, truth, self-restraint and tranquility, pleasure, pain, birth, death, fear, and also security, abstention from harm, evenness of mind, contentment, ascetic austerities, gift, fame, infamy, these several attributes of creatures arise from me. The seven great rushes, the four before, and the Manus, partaking of my nature, were born from my mind, of whom in this world are these offspring. He that knoweth truly this preeminence and mystic power of mine, becometh possessed of unswerving devotion. Of this, no doubt. I am the origin of all things, from me all things proceed. Thinking thus, the wise and due of my nature worship me. Their hearts on me, their lives devoted to me, instructing one another, and glorifying me, they are ever contented and happy. Unto them always devoted, and worshipping with love, I give that devotion in the form of knowledge by which they come to me. Of them, for compassion's sake, I destroy the darkness born of ignorance by the brilliant lamp of knowledge, dwelling in their souls." Arjuna said, "Thou art the supreme Brahma, the supreme abode, the holiest of the holy, the eternal male being, divine, the first of gods, unborn, the Lord. All the Rishis proclaim thee thus, and also the celestial Rishi Narada, and Asita Devala Vyasa. Thyself also tellest me. All this that thou tellest me, O Keshava, I regard as true, since, O Holy One, neither the gods nor the Danavas understand thy manifestations. Thou only knowest thyself by thyself, O best of male beings, O Creator of all things, O Lord of all things, O God of gods, O Lord of the universe. It behoveth thee to declare without any reservation those divine perfections of thine by which perfections pervading these worlds thou abidest. How shall I ever, meditating know thee, O thou of mystic powers? In what particular states mayest thou, O Holy One, be meditated upon by me? Do thou again, O Janardana, copiously declare thy mystic powers and perfections, for I am never sated with hearing nectar. The Holy One said, Well, unto thee I will declare my divine perfections by means of the principal ones, O chief of the Gurus. There is no end to the extent of mine. I am the soul, O thou of curly hair, seated in the heart of every being. I am the beginning and the middle and the end of all, and also of all beings. I am Vishnu among the Adityas, the resplendent sun among all luminous bodies. I am Marichi among the Maruts and the moon among the constellations. I am the Samaveda among the Vedas. I am Vasava among the gods. I am the mind among the senses. I am the intellect in beings. I am Shankara among the Rudras, the lord of treasures among the Yakshas and Rakushas. I am Pavaka among the Vasus, and Meru among the peaked. Know me, O son of Brata, to be Brahaspati, the chief of household priests. I am Skanda among commanders of forces. I am ocean among receptacles of water. I am Progu among the great rushes. I am the one indestructible among words. Of sacrifices, I am the Japa sacrifice. Of immobiles, I am the Himavat. I am the fig tree among all trees. I am Narada among the celestial rushes. I am Chitraratha among the Gandharvas, and the ascetic Kapila among ascetics crowned with yoga success. Know me to be Uchichai Shravas among horses, brought forth by nectar, and Airavata among princely elephants, and the king among men. Among weapons I am the thunderbolt, among cows I am Kamatuk. I am Kanandaipa, the cause of reproduction. I am Basuki among serpents. I am Anananta among Nagas. I am Varuna among aquatic beings. I am Aryaman among the Pitras, and Yama among those that judge and punish. I am Prahalada among the Daityas, and time among things that count. I am the lion among the beasts, and Vinat the sun among winged creatures. Of purifiers I am the wind. I am Rama among wielders of weapons. I am the Makara among fishes, and I am Jahanavi among streams. Of created things I am the beginning and the end, and also the middle, O Arjuna. I am the knowledge of the Supreme Spirit among all kinds of knowledge, and the disputation among disputants. Among letters I am the letter A, and Dwanda among all compounds. I am also time eternal, and I am the ordainer with face turned on all sides, every side. I am death that seizeth all, and the source of all that is to be. Among females I am fame, fortune, speech, memory, intelligence, constancy, forgiveness. Of the Sama hymns, I am the Buruhatta Sama, Gayatri among meters. Among the months, I am Mahagashisha. Of the seasons, that which is productive of flowers. I am the game of dice of them that cheat, and the splendor of those that are splendid. I am victory, I am exertion. I am the goodness of the good. I am Vasudeva among the Vaishnuis. I am Dhananjaya among the sons of Pandava. I am even Vyasa among the ascetics, and Ushanas among seers. I am the rod of those that chastise. I am the policy of those that seek victory. I am silence among things that are secret. I am the knowledge of those that are possessed of knowledge. That which is the seed of all things, I am that, O Arjuna. There is nothing mobile or immobile which can exist without me. There is no end, O chastiser of foes, of my divine perfections. This recital of the extent of perfections hath been uttered by me by way of instancing them. Whatever of exalted things, or glorious, or strong, understand thou that everything is born of a portion of my energy. Or rather, what hast thou to do by knowing all this in detail, O Arjuna? Supporting this entire universe with only a portion, I stand. Alright, that's it, folks. Perfect 2 hours. In King Ya Usha's name, God bless. Oh, I forgot to switch, so that was a mistake. Alright, with enough mistakes, I'm not gonna make any more mistakes. Sorry about that.